Hey runners, happy Saturday. It's August 13th on a very sunny day. There's hardly any clouds at this time. There was earlier this morning when I ran. So welcome to the channel. I'm a runner slash coach and basically here to talk about all things running. Really a little bit about what I do on a regular basis and kind of take you through a little bit of my training and interested in to hear what you guys have to say about your running training. It's summer here, and I think we're getting sick of the summer heat and humidity. I know I am, and can't wait till it's cooler. So we've got another, I would say, month till the mornings and evenings start to cool down and the humidity goes away. Out here in Phoenix, Arizona, if I didn't mention that, and loving the 100 degrees. It could be hotter, but we're staying under that 105 average temperature. So I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for coming to the channel. So I'll tell you a little bit about what I did today. I did I'd say long run, which for me, I kind of scaled back a little bit, just getting ready for training for a half marathon. So let's see, this week I didn't run that much. I actually ran just a couple days. Looking at my calendar here, I'll tell you exactly. I only ran about 3 days in the week. I've been having a little bit of issues with my heel's been bothering me a little bit more. So that little heel pad at the bottom of the right heel, it's been flared up for a while. I'm just a little niggle here and there, and my lower back has been a little bit tight. So I've been doing some stretches for it. Went to see my chiropractor yesterday, gave me an adjustment which felt nice. Didn't really bother me on the run. I'm a little bit sore this morning afterwards, but staying on top of the exercises. So what I did this week, Monday, Thursday, Friday, today, and then just a couple miles tomorrow. I put in, 14 miles looks like for the week. So that's quite a drop from the 24, 25 miles I've been doing for the last 3 or 4 weeks. But I'm not too concerned. I've got a half marathon training for the Philadelphia Half Marathon, which I'll be racing on the 19th of November. So I like to do 12-week training blocks. That training will begin on the 29th of August, so 2 weeks from this coming Monday. So I'm excited. Not doing many miles right now. I'll be definitely, ramping up a little bit as we get closer. So looking forward to that. Take you through the week. On Monday, I did a nice, easy 3-mile run, 31 minutes, nothing fancy. My easy runs, well, lately here in the heat and some humidity, I just go based on feel. And, it's anywhere from low 10s to sometimes, or I should say, upper 10s, low 10s. So anywhere from like 10:10 to 10:40. Usually falling around 10:20, 10:30 for an easy run. And that's about an RPE of 3. So RPE, for those who may not be familiar with the term, is rate of perceived exertion. So how I feel, it's my perception of how I feel on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being all-out sprint, and a 1 being basically an easy walk. So those easy runs, I try to keep it low, like 2 to 3. And did a little strength training at the gym this week. I've been going a couple times, and I had a strength training session on Wednesday, and did chest and back, did some walking, and then I ran again on Thursday, and I did another 3 miles, and that was 30:28. Again, just over 10 minutes, nothing fancy. I do all my running before work. For those who may be new to the channel, I get up pretty early before the sun gets up because I've got an early day. So I'm usually up and at it around on average about 4:30 to 4:45 in the morning. Yeah, it's dark. It's still warm, but I get started early. I'm done, and then I can begin my day. On Friday, yesterday, I was gonna take a day off. It was pretty much a rest day. I just did 1 mile, and that was actually 11:05. So I just took it very slow, and then I walked. Usually, if I don't run, I'll walk. So every day I get up early in the morning and I'm doing something. Getting if it's an active recovery day, maybe I'm doing some walking, just trying to stay fresh. And then today I was looking at doing 6 to 7 miles and wanted to just pick up the pace a little bit. So picking up the pace for me, that was running about 9:23 I ran. That's the average here looking at the data here. I use Final Surge, by the way, for my training programs that I log my runs. I use my Garmin watch, which connects to Final Surge. I think it's a great training platform. I also use it as a coach to coach my athletes. So it's a free training software that you can download. If you're a coach, you pay a fee. But if you're an athlete, it's absolutely free, and you can upload data from Garmin, Apple, I believe, and several different platforms. I think Map My Run and such. So it's really nice. I can see all my data. I can see, a map of my runs, my splits. I can break it down. I'm very analytical, so I like to see a lot of information. Sometimes can be too much, but I like it just because I can see it, every second along the graph, kind of how I'm doing, and maybe I went too hard during a part of the run, and I can find out maybe what went wrong or where the run went great. So, anyways, Final Surge, go to finalsurge.com. I think they're great training software. I'm not sponsored by any company, so that's just my own opinion. So today, again, as I mentioned, I ran 7 miles. I was trying to focus between like a 9:15 to 9:30 and just see how I felt. If I felt really bad, then I would scale it back, and if I felt really great, maybe pick it up a little bit. Again, I averaged 9:23, so I ran 7 miles in 1:05:44. Not too many hills, but there are a lot of hills where we live. My particular course that I chose, there was one little hill going up like close to the 3 mile mark, and then nice little downhill, and then ran through a little park which had a very small climb, very short. It was warm. It was I believe 80, might have been 82 degrees, which that's warm, with 69% humidity and 69-degree dew point. So it's the dew point, for all you weather nerds out there, that really determines how muggy it feels, and it felt oppressive. I'm a heavy sweater, so I weighed myself before I went for my run, and then what I normally do is when I come back, not every time, but a couple times during the week, I'll just weigh myself afterwards, especially if I feel like I'm sweating a lot, just to see how much weight I lost in basically sweat. I run with on like a 7 mile run. I just run with like a handheld. I don't know if it's a Nathan or I think it's an Amphipod. Another product that I use. It's a 16-ounce bottle with a nice strap there to hold your hand. You don't really have to hold it; just kind of stays in place, which is nice. I really don't like running with hydration, whether it's on my hand, a vest, or around the waist. I have all three types, but if I don't have to, I won't. But in the summertime, on certain runs, to stay hydrated, I do. I just used water today and drank that. That was 16 ounces, and I drank about 12 ounces of it. I usually try to drink every mile, just take a little squirt and then just keep going. I weighed myself this morning, and I believe I was 164.4, and when I got back, I was 162.2. So, is that right? I want to say I lost whatever the math I did was 1.8 pounds, so close to 2 pounds that I lost. So, I mean, I don't know, that's hardly anything, but I do like to monitor, especially in the summertime. I'm just making sure that I, are staying hydrated, which I did afterwards. I had a nice smoothie, which had mangoes, frozen bananas. These are frozen bananas, frozen mangoes, frozen strawberries, frozen blueberries. Put some almond milk in it, and a nice tablespoon of peanut butter, some spinach, and I use Orgain. It's a vegan protein powder. I'm not vegan, but my wife is, and I like it. I just like it for the taste, and yeah, it was a nice, refreshing post-run breakfast, if you will. So yeah, that's about it as far as the run today. I've been feeling, better. Little niggles here and there that I'm working through, and I am looking forward to my training for the Philadelphia Half Marathon, which is coming up in November, as mentioned earlier. So I've got about 2 weeks to start training, and I'm excited for it. I do have a race coming up for a 10K in September, and then a training race, if you will. I believe it's a 5K in October, then the big race in November, and then a 5K in December. Maybe I will see if we do a turkey trot. That'll be after our half marathon. So a quick turnaround, but we love to do turkey trots here in our city. So that's about it, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. If you are new to the channel, thanks for watching. And if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button for future videos. Leave a comment. Let me know how you guys are doing and where you're watching this from. I don't know if you're here in the United States or if you're overseas. Right now it's about almost 10:30 in the morning on a Saturday. So happy weekend to you guys, and thanks for watching. I will try and post a video next week sometime. I will be heading out of town, going back home for a little bit, where it's a little bit cooler, about 10 degrees, 12 degrees cooler, so it'll be nice to get a little bit of running out there. I'll be working from home, visiting my mom, and getting some running in out there. So hopefully I get some, good content to you guys in the near future. Thanks again for watching all the way to the end. Have yourself a great weekend. Be safe out there. Take care, guys.